Hello and welcome to this English learning video. Today I will teach you a simple and powerful way to improve your English speaking. It is called the shadowing technique. What is shadowing? Shadowing means you listen to someone speak in English, then you repeat the words immediately after them. Try to copy the voice, the speed, and the feeling of the speaker. You become like their shadow. That's why it's called shadowing. This method helps you speak more clearly, understand English better, and feel more confident when talking. Now I'm going to tell you a story. This story is told by a girl, and she is also the main character. The story is called I Went to the Train Station. Are you ready? Let's begin. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can get more shadowing stories to practice English. My name is Alina. I am 24 years old. I live in a small village with my mother and my younger sister. I work in a library. I like my job because I love reading. But one day, something happened, something very different. It was a rainy afternoon. I woke up from a nap and checked my phone. There was a message from my best friend, Sophia. It said, "Alina, please come to the train station today. I need you. 2 p.m. platform 5. I didn't understand. Why did Sophia want me to go to the train station? She didn't say more. I tried to call her, but her phone was off. I looked at the clock. It was already 1 p.m. I had only 1 hour. So I put on my sweater, a blue coat, and took my raincoat. I told my mom, I need to go to the train station. Sophia needs help. My mom looked worried but said, "Be careful, Alina." I took the tram. It was cold and wet. The tram was full of people, and I stood the whole time. I kept looking out the window. The sky was dark, and I saw trains moving in the distance. Finally, I reached the train station. It was very big and noisy. People were running, talking, and carrying bags. I looked for platform 5. It took me 15 minutes to find it. But when I got there, Sophia was not there. I waited 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, still no Sophia. I felt nervous. I looked around. I saw a boy sitting near a bench. He had a backpack and was crying. I walked slowly to him and asked, "Are you okay?" He looked up. His eyes were red. He said, "I missed my train. I don't know what to do." I sat beside him. "My name is Alina. Can I help you?" He said his name was Liam. He came from another town to visit his grandmother, but he was late and the train had already left. I gave him a candy bar from my bag. We talked. He was kind and he said, "You're a good person, thank you." Suddenly, I got a call. It was Sophia. I picked up the phone quickly. "Alina, where are you?" she asked. "I'm at platform 5 waiting for you." Sophia said, "Oh no, I meant platform 4. I'm here and I'm scared. Please come fast." I said goodbye to Liam and ran to platform 4. My heart was beating fast. When I reached there, I saw Sophia sitting on the floor. She was crying too. "Sophia," I shouted. She looked up and ran to hug me. "Alina, I didn't know who to call. I'm so scared," she said. "What happened?" I asked. She told me something shocking. "I think someone is following me." I was surprised. "Who? Why?" I asked. "I don't know," Sophia said. On the tram to the station, I saw a man watching me. When I got off, he got off too. I ran inside and tried to hide. I looked around. There were so many people. "Maybe it was nothing," I said. "Maybe you're just scared." She said. "I saw him again near the ticket counter." Just then, Sophia pointed at someone. "That's him," she whispered. I turned to look. A man with a gray hat and a green jacket was standing near the exit. He was looking at his watch. My hands felt cold. I said, "Stay here. I'll go talk to him." But before I could walk, the man looked at us and walked away. We didn't move. We just watched him disappear into the crowd. Sophia said, "Do you believe me now?" I nodded. We sat for a few minutes in silence. Then I said, "Let's tell the station police." We walked to the information desk and told everything. They listened and said, "Don't worry, we will check the cameras." We felt a little safe after that. Sophia looked at me and smiled. "I'm lucky to have you," she said. I said, "Next time tell me the right platform." We laughed, but something still didn't feel right. Why was the man following her? Was it just a mistake or was something else happening? I looked at Sophia and said, "Let's go home, but we need to be careful." She nodded. We walked outside together. It was still raining. I opened my raincoat. We got into a taxi. As we sat in the back seat, I saw something. Through the taxi window, a man with a gray hat, a green jacket. He was watching us again. The taxi started moving. Rain hit the windows. Sophia sat next to me holding my hand. I looked out the window again. The man with the gray hat was standing under a lamp. He was watching our taxi. My heart beat faster. "Sophia," I whispered. "He's still there. He saw us leave." Sophia looked out. She saw him too. Her eyes became wide with fear. "Do you think he will follow us?" she asked. "I don't know," I said. "But we're not going home. We need to be smart." I told the driver, "Sir, can you take us to the main town market, not home?" He said, "Okay." The driver changed direction. I looked behind. A silver car turned after us. I felt a chill. "Sophia, that car, it's behind us." Sophia looked back. It was the same man. He was driving. "Why is he doing this?" she asked. "I don't even know him." I didn't have answers. We reached the market. It was big, busy, and full of people. We quickly got out and walked inside. The man didn't stop. He parked and followed us. We walked fast. We went into a fruit shop, then a bakery. "He's still coming," Sophia said. I grabbed her hand and said, "We have to find a guard." We found a security officer. "Sir," I said, "a man is following us. Please help." The guard looked serious. "Can you show me who?" We pointed at the man. The guard walked to him and asked, "Sir, why are you following these girls?" The man looked surprised. "I'm not following them," he said. "She's my cousin," he added, pointing at Sophia. Sophia stepped back. "What, you're lying?" she shouted. The guard said, "You need to come with me, sir." The man tried to run, but 2 more guards came and stopped him. The police were called. We sat down and waited. A kind man brought us hot chocolate. Sophia was shaking. I put my arm around her. The police came. They asked us many questions. They also checked the market's cameras. After some time, an officer returned and said, "You were right. He was following you from the station." "Why was he doing that?" I asked. The officer said he had some pictures of Sophia on his phone. He also had her name and phone number. Sophia looked shocked. "But how? Who is he?" The police said. "We are still checking, but he might be a private detective. Someone paid him to follow you." Sophia whispered, "No, it can't be him." I looked at her. "Who?" I asked. She looked down. "My old boyfriend. I ended things with him 2 months ago. He was angry." The officer said, "That might be the reason, but we will investigate." Sophia started crying. "I was so scared," she said. I hugged her. "It's okay, you're safe now." Some hours, the police let us go. They said they would call us if needed. Outside the market, it was still raining, but this time the rain felt soft, like everything was going to be okay. We took another taxi home. Sophia slept on my shoulder. She looked tired but peaceful. When we reached home, Mom opened the door. She looked worried. "Where have you girls been?" she asked. "I saw the news. Something happened at the station." I told her everything. She hugged us both and said, "You are my brave girls." That night, I couldn't sleep. I thought about everything. The message, the station, Liam, the man in the gray hat. So many things happened in one day, but I was proud of myself. I helped a stranger. I protected my best friend. I stayed calm even when I was scared. 1 week later, something sweet happened. I was at the library helping a visitor. Suddenly, I heard someone call my name. "Alina." I turned around. It was Liam, the boy from the station. He was smiling. "I found you," he said. I laughed. "You remembered the name of my library." He nodded. "I wanted to say thank you again. You helped me that day." We sat for tea. He told me he met his grandmother later that night and now he was living in our village. He said, "I don't have many friends here. Can we be friends?" I smiled. "Yes, I'd love that." That day I understood something important. Sometimes scary things happen. Sometimes we don't know why things happen. But when we are brave, when we help each other, when we stay kind and strong, good things come back to us. I went to the train station just to help a friend, but I found more. I found courage, I found friendship, and I found my own strength. Now it's your turn to practice. Watch this video again, pause after each sentence. Repeat it using the shadowing technique. Copy the voice, feel the emotion, and speak with confidence. This is how you grow your English speaking power. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. More shadowing videos are coming soon. Thank you for learning with me. See you next time.